Fossils, Tales of Long Ago, author Anupama Chandrasekaran and illustrated by Rai. Fossils can answer many questions about our past, about beasts that are extinct, early humans, places that were once cold but are now warm, forests that have become deserts. Fossils are the remains of plants and animals. Some may have turned to stone with time, while others have remained preserved with flesh and bone, under ice or in the tree sap. Fossils are rare because they have to survive climatic changes over thousands of years. In 1828, British explorer William Sleeman discovered the first dinosaur fossil in our country in the Narmada Valley. The fossil was named Titanosaurus in 1877 by Richard Leydicke, a British naturalist and geologist. Fossils can be of many kinds. The most common fossils are replicas of animals or plant remains. They are created when the dead plants or animals are thrust under water. When this happens, the soft parts rot. But the hard parts like the bones, teeth and the shells remain. Soil, mud and pebbles pile on it and form a cocoon. Over time, even the bones, shells and the teeth dissolve, leaving gaps. But the minerals in the water fill these gaps and create replicas. These are the body fossils. The body fossils have been found across the country. In eastern Gujarat, scientist Dhananjay Mohabi dug out a body fossil of a snake devouring a dinosaur hatchling. In Madhya Pradesh, Vishal Verma, a school teacher, discovered hundreds of dinosaur egg fossils along the Narmada River. In Tamil Nadu, fossil Subramaniam collected fossil ammonites. Ammonites are ancient-bodied mollusks that are survived by the spiral shells, some of which are of the size of truck wheels. Sometimes fossils can also be an entire animal or a plant or part of an organism trapped in their natural form and preserved for millions of years. These are called the true form fossils. Paleontologist Ashok Sahni and his team discovered spiders and insects in the sticky amber sap in the coal mines of Vastan in Gujarat. Trace fossils are insect burrows, footprints or even poop. Scientist Vandana Prasad found traces of rice pollen in the fossilized dinosaur dung from Maharashtra. That's how they discovered that some dinosaurs had chewed on the rice grains. Tiny fossils are called microfossils, like the remains of 1 mm thick prokaryotes, single-celled primitive organisms, unearthed in Madhya Pradesh. When bones and teeth of the fossils are visible to the naked eye, they are called macrofossils. Some macrofossils can be gigantic, like the 18-foot ichthyosaur, an aquatic reptile whose skeleton was found by the paleontologist Gantupalli V.R. Prasad and his team in Gujarat. Then there are living fossils. These are species that lived millions of, even hundreds of millions of years ago and exist even today. The 10-legged, blue-blooded horseshoe crabs found in the mangroves of Sundarbans in West Bengal are living fossils. They are early relatives of spiders and in danger of extinction. They predate dinosaurs by about 200 million years. This fossil map of the India shows the various fossils that are found across the country. Thank you.